brought it back, and that's when we started working on Purple Rain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rest is history.
Yeah.
That was huge.
That was huge. And that was when the Bodyguards came and the entourage and the people and the attitude and
the accountants.
I remember his accountant took us out, and it's just, it just got so big. It got impersonal too. I mean, that's.
But mostly for 1999, it would just be you two in here. And then when it's in Purple Rain sessions, you said there'd be additional people, but was that only on Fridays?
Sometimes there would be people, and then sometimes there wouldn't be. Like we cut When Doves Cry, just the two of us. That was the longest days. I mean, I think Dwayne showed me the
3
work
days.
orders. It was like
Just
70
Well,
hours.
while you're on the subject of When Doves Cry, why doesn't it have a bass?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting because I remember he said he usually started with a drum track, and he did with that one, and then he started building, and then it was like, okay, he's fine on his own. I think, so it got big. It got so big. And when there's too much input for me, I just kind of shut down. And I remember kind of shutting down on that song because it just seemed like a wank, just like, oh my God, here we go, the raging guitar and the raging synths and everything. It seemed so overproduced to me. Mm-hmm. And then I remember as the night went on, it was the last night we were mixing it. As the night went on, things started coming out. And
he's pulling them out.
He kind of unproduced it, if you can possibly do that. And then the last thing he did is he punched that bass out, and he smiled at me and he said, ain't nobody gonna believe I do this. And he did. And that's and what's interesting is I forgot this until Suzanne Edgren, after he passed, Suzanne Edgren called me and she said, do you remember it was 7:30 in the morning and you were just finishing up and you grabbed me and said, come listen to this. This is amazing. And it was When Doves Cry.
And she was in here at 7:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was just, we were finished and he was, I was cleaning up for the night. And she said, do you remember you let me listen to that? Yeah.
So the other thing that's really interesting about that track is that guitar sound that he did on there has octave divider, and he's playing in a style that in some ways is not that far from Van Halen at moments,
Right.
So do you know if he had any run-ins? Did they ever meet Edward here at Sunset Sound?
I think Prince, it really bothered him too that he was underestimated as a guitar player. And I thought he was an amazing guitar player. Yeah, but he was really underestimated as a guitar player. He could pick up any piece of shit and make it sound good. I mean, he really could.
Yeah, he definitely was a great musician overall and played guitar really well. That particular song is different than his other guitar playing, though. He definitely was
really rock and roll on that one.
For some reason, he went overboard with that one in a good way.
I know.
But do you know what inspired that at all?
Well, and I think too that's when, there was conflict with the synthesizers, the wall of synthesizers and everything. It was just all too big. And, so he started taking stuff out. And then you have that. I mean, even my sister loved When Doves Cry. I mean, it was a very unique song. Oh, yeah. And so it was nice to watch that process because usually he underproduced stuff. It was very sparse. Yeah. The things that we did. I mean, there wasn't that much on it. But that one, yeah.